Hey guys, and welcome back to yet again another video. So today we're going to be making a guide for Urgot top lane. Now I did already make a few guides for Urgot top lane in the past, but today we're going to be making a new one. So quickly we're going to go over the runes. We have Conqueror, Triumph, Tenacity, Last Stand, also with Bone Plating, with Demolish. This is pretty much going to be the setup that you want to be playing with in pretty much most of your games. For the skill order, you want to be maxing out your W first, then max E on secondary, and then max your Q on last. That's pretty much also something that you do pretty much in every game. And lastly, for the builds, I'm going to leave the entire full build inside of the description. So, with that being said, I'm going to try to cheese this guy. Never mind. So basically the way how Urgot is being played in top lane is quite simple. Your kind of play style will always be in a kind of like a poking way. So you want to like poke your opponent as much as possible, and in case they might engage on you, you have your E, which basically counters everything. As long as you hit your E, technically like most matchups in top lane can't really beat Urgot because of that. As long as you hit it, like, you will have an extremely strong laning phase. So basically, every time that your opponent will go for CS, you can try like drop a free Q. Perhaps maybe drop like your full damage on them as well. This is like typically the kind of playstyle that you want to have. Nice. In this matchup in specific, like the Urgot against Trundle matchup, there isn't really much that we can do to like outside of just like poking this guy every time he takes a creep. The problem in this matchup is that he's actually quite tanky. He's actually really tanky, so it takes me a lot of effort to even take him down at all. But that's still fine because we can still definitely play around that. We can still definitely play around having the pressure inside of the lane pretty much. There's a guy here currently. Yeah, Volibear is currently here, so basically, we want to try to win the pressure against our opponent. If you're in a matchup that you can snowball against, that's perfect. It's like the exact place that you want to have. But if you're in a matchup like Trundle matchup, a champion that you can really beat very easily, then you just have to like focus on having the pressure inside the laning phase. That's pretty much what it's all about. If you have the pressure, then you can use that to like help out your jungler, or you can like trying to help out like TPing bottom or something. You definitely want to like play around your teammates in situations like this. We currently don't have vision in the Troy bush. There could be a chance that Volibear could be coming top lane right now, so I'll just be really quick here. I'm just going to place a ward down really quick. There we go. Now we have vision all around this lane again. We already have an advantage against Trundle already of about like 10 CS. Nice. Okay. I'm not going to use my E yet because this is literally the only defensive tool that I have. Alright, we're just going to have to keep on farming like this. Mainly because we already have an advantage against him. So the first moment that we go back to base, we will already have like a lot more gold than he does. So we want to use that to our advantage right now. Alright. There we go. I'm actually going to make my way back to base right now. The first item that we will buy is going to be one of the most important items, which is a ninja tabis. Now specifically on Urgot, what I always recommend is getting the ninja tabis or getting the boots as quickly as you can in the game. I would actually love to TP down here. I'm gonna try to get a few catches. I can flash over this thing. At least we will be getting the vein. Alright, I got him. Perfect. So instead of walking back top lane and taking the farm right there, we've actually got 2 kills for that in return, which is insanely good for us. And Trundle is not getting the first planing either, so this TP is definitely worth it for now. This is the kind of things that you want to be looking out for when playing Urgot in the top lane. Especially in matchups like the Trundle one, you just want to mainly focus around having the pressure in the lane. It's really what it's all about, having the pressure, especially in top lane. You can do lots of things with that, so... I want to start like slowly pushing this in again. Alright. Here we go. Let's push it in all the way. I'm just gonna push very hard and probably go like mid lane to gank there instead. I gotta be really careful though. Yeah, this is exactly what I have to be really careful about. That was pretty close. That was like one auto attack and I would have actually killed him right here with my ultimate. Perhaps I would have even been alive if I had that ultimate off, because I would get like the Triumph proc as well there. That's kind of unfortunate there, but it is what it is. There we go. Now I was about to place a ward down there. I was already backing off to just so I could place a ward down there in that river. This would have actually prevented me from dying here in the first place. I just got back to lane, so the best thing I could have done there was actually to immediately place a ward down there the moment I could. But it actually failed there, so it's still okay though. We're still in a good spot in the lane. It's just that I made a mistake, which is not very good. Alright, so right now we want to try to get a freeze here. It's pretty hard to do on Urgot considering we have the passive, but we could try to deny this guy a lot of farm right now if we actually freeze this right here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna freeze it like this. We're gonna drag the wave slowly towards like the mid side of the lane. And now we're gonna be farming very slowly. I'm not gonna like push this wave right now. I want to make Trundle deny as much as possible. Like this. This is pretty much how you want to do it. There we go. He missed an entire wave because you actually went back to base right there. So that's, once again, is going to push us ahead in this lane right now. Alright, there we go. The moment he comes back... Okay, he's actually going mid lane right now to try and clean up that Riven right there. Now, what I could do is... oh, I just missed that one. What we could do is we could push this very hard. But what I could also do, I could just, like, do it once more. I'm just going to, like, kind of, like, drag it here. There we go. He actually placed a ward down here. I can clearly tell based on the creeps following me around. Alright, good. So we are already ahead of like 20 CS right now, nearly like 30 because there's like still creeps here which I gotta take. This guy's actually pushing really hard right now, so I'm gonna be pushing too. We've made him deny like so much farm already. Alright, there we go. It's time to push this in like extremely hard, and then we're gonna be making a back to base after. Nice. Trundle's coming back top lane now, which is fine. They've been sharing like lots of platings together, which obviously like they don't really get that much gold from those platings if they share it. And besides that, we're now actually ahead of like 30 CS over Trundle already, which is absolutely massive. That's insanely good for us. There's going to be no way how he will fight us very soon. Like, he's currently got 49 CS. We're already having like 86 CS. This is pretty much like what Urgot is mainly about. So once again, it's like all about Urgot having the pressure in the map. And as soon as you have that pressure, like trying to like roam mid lane or roam bottom or help out your jungler or whatever. And even if they try to like roam down to different lanes, you could still like freeze the wave for yourself and make them deny even more farm. It's pretty much what it's all about. Now the lane is going to get pushing towards me, so I'm not going to touch the wave too much. If he tries to come close to me, I can fight him very easily right now. The only thing to keep in mind is that he's actually playing Trundle with Blade of the Rune King. So, if like as soon as he finishes that item, it's going to be kind of difficult for me to fight him. But the good thing is that we will outskill him anyway. It's only a matter of time for me to get my items. Our TP is about 30 seconds. Ooh, I can help them out right here, right now. Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna push this in very, very hard right now. Oh, I don't want to miss that one. All right, perfect. Let's get this rolling. So now we have TP up as well. We have like a rough 40 CS advantage over him already. Oh, don't miss that one. All right, good. Let me just get that plating. There we go. Let's see if I can pull like another auto in between. Volibear is currently missing on the map. He last shown up on mid lane, so there could be a chance that Volibear could come topside at some point. It's something... Yeah, he's right here right now. It's something to keep in mind. Okay. He knows that I placed a ward down. The good thing is that the lane is once again being pushed towards me, so Trundle has no choice but to like reset this thing. Either he's going to start roaming again and I can freeze this, or it's going to be the other way around. I'm going to push. I want to try to force like one more plating before I go back. But the good thing is like Urgot's a really good scaling champion. As soon as we get Black Cleaver, we're becoming like insanely strong. Alright. I think I can take him. There we go. Now run for life. And I think we can fight this guy too. I think he might fall for it. Like this is exactly what Urgot is about. You can just like 1v2. This is pretty much what Urgot's about as a champion. Now we can actually go back to base and we can afford the Black Cleaver right now. Ah, he actually has vision there. I think we could probably kill him because there's no ward down here, and I've got my mid laner coming right now. All right, let's push this very hard. There we go. That's going to get pushed inside the turret. Now we can actually go back to base. We can afford the Black Cleaver, and now here's where the most important thing about this game is going to come in. We got that. Nice. So the most important thing in this game right now, it's about the 14-minute mark. Now it's all about getting a really, really, really good TP off. If we can get like a really good TP off in bot lane, we could get like lots of kills, we could finish off the turret, or we could even take the dragon or whatever. The TP that we have right now is going to matter a lot. Oh, he's going to get caught there by Volibear. Oh, I missed that one. Alright, Volibear is currently coming top lane, so we've got to be really careful for him. Volibear is currently right here. He might even dive me. That's going to be quite strange. He actually walked inside my jungle, so... Okay. I can't do anything but to just wait for now for temporarily. Until I actually know where Volibear is going to be. If he randomly like starts walking up to me, then there could be a chance that Volibear could be here too. Yeah, Volibear is currently here because he actually walked up to me right like that. Let's see if they might fight me again. I think I could even 1v2, so... I'm just gonna walk back as long as I don't see like Volibear. I'll just be walking back. It's getting pretty close. can just go on. There we go. Like, this is exactly the kind of way how you want to play Urgot in the top lane. It's a pretty easy champion to pick up, to be honest. This champion is pretty much like explaining itself. You pretty much like press your W and like that's it. The champion will like play itself. You just press R. You just, as long as you hit your R and you hit your E and you hit your W after and you just like keep doing this. There isn't like much skill involved inside this champion. It's not looking too good, to be honest, but I don't really think that they will come back, to be honest. I was kind of hoping that we could get a little bit more out of this, but this is fine. They got the dragon, which obviously I'm not very happy with, but it is what it is. Let's go back to base right now. The first or the second item which I would recommend is always going to be a death stance. Death stance on this champion is like actually so good. Urgot with death stance at the moment is actually like really broken, especially because the item basically makes you more tanky, like loads more tanky. While also giving like lifesteal and everything else. It's a really good item, especially on Urgot. So it's what I would always recommend getting a secondary item, despite like doesn't matter what champion you're up against. I think we could just force the turret right away. Alright, we got him. I'm not even going to press my ultimate for that, to be honest. Nice, we got it. I think we could just keep pushing. Let's see here. We can just keep on pushing because we're way stronger than they are at the moment. Okay. We're trying to separate them, which is perfect. I think I could take out this guy very easily if he comes closer to me. I got CC'd. It's gonna be quite a challenge to get out of this, actually. That was pretty close though. It was like 100 HP there. Now the only reason why we're actually not winning this one is because the Riven is actually missing right there. I think if Riven actually followed up here, I think we could have killed all of them very easily. They kind of came with the surprise right there, but it's still fine. So right now, our main objective is going to be the upcoming Baron right now. We could easily like take the Baron as soon as we get like one really good team fight off. But also our teleport is currently on cooldown. And we kind of want to play like around the side lanes. We want to be split pushing a lot this game. But without teleport, it's going to be quite difficult to do. So for now, for temporarily, we will only be grouping up with teammates. We're going to be like pushing the mid lane as much as possible. Trying to like see if we can force an objective. And so as soon as we have teleport up, we are going to be playing like around the upcoming dragon. So we're going to be pushing this out right now. There we go. Trundle's actually topside right now. We can actually catch this guy very, very easily. We're going to be going there right now. There might actually be more people coming here as well. He can take him out. There we go. Like, this is also like something in which Urgot just excels at. If there's like a one fight out there, you can just pop your ultimate easily and get a free kill that way. There's currently 2 people bottom or 1 guy bottom. I think it was like 2 people. There's also 1 guy mid lane and there's probably going to be 1 guy top lane right now. There's no wards down here at the moment. The dragon will spawn in 35 seconds. That is going to make me pretty strong though. So now, we won't really make it in time in top lane. The dragon will spawn in 20 seconds. We currently have... also, our jungler is currently AFK. But anyways, we're not going to make it in time in top lane within 20 seconds. So we're just going to try to like start or force the dragon right here, right now. It's going to be quite difficult to do because our jungler is actually AFK right now. This guy actually left the game. Hopefully he's going to come back though. Yeah, the jungler's actually not here at the moment, so it's quite difficult to do. Oh, I missed my ultimate right there. Yeah, basically we're playing without a jungler right now, so... If we actually had the jungler here right now, we could have had the dragon for free, and we could have definitely won that fight for sure. Right there, especially because Riven actually had to jump on center right there. So technically that guy was already out of there. If my jungler actually was there, she could have easily popped Orianna out of that fight there. Could easily win that, but the jungler's actually he left the game. He's not coming back. Hopefully he comes back though. The next item I recommend afterwards, after getting the black cleaver that stands, is going to be a frozen mallet. Now the frozen mallet is going to be especially good on Urgot. It's something that excels with this champion because of the slows and everything else. It also makes Urgot a lot more tanky as well. We're going to be going bot lane right now, mainly because Baron is up at this point, and and if we have the TP up and we're like pressuring bot lane, we could force a 4 against 4 situation. As long as my teammates are grouping around here. If Vayne decides to like farm bot lane, then we can definitely force like an easy situation for us. Hopefully the jungler's going to come back at some point. We could force a kill on this guy pretty easily as well. Kind of depends though whether he's going to walk up here or not. He doesn't decide to continue. No, he didn't actually hit that one. Okay. We could just go back to regular farming then. Nice. Alright, we're gonna keep this push up. We also have Lux here with us right now. It would actually been really good if my teammates do decide to like group up at some point. Because that could allow me to like force 4 against 4 situations, or at least outnumber them very well. They've actually got Baron buff right there. We didn't really have any vision. I can't really do much more besides this, since there's like no vision around the map at all. I'm just gonna stay around here. They're grouping up right now. They might actually like push the entire mid right now. I'm just gonna quickly take this one. Alright, we got it. We're gonna have to keep the push up in bot lane here. Maybe we can force this guy. He actually decides to like walk all the way back there. Probably knew that I was here. I don't know. He's playing it out pretty safe. Oh, I accidentally wasted my TP. I didn't look that properly. Oh, what a game. That's so unfortunate. It's actually getting much worse now. All right, no problem. I think we might actually lose the tower here as well. Oh, we got him. I couldn't even have the time to pop my ultimate. That's how fast we actually got him there. We could catch this guy here as well. He doesn't really have that much mana. Oh, he flashed out of my E right there. We could have had him. Now, I do still think that if we keep going like this, we still have a lead against them. Specifically, mid lane has the lead right now. I think we can still make a proper comeback this game, even if it's a 4 against 5 situation. Let's go bottom here. We're gonna repeat the same process now. I'm gonna be going bot lane again to like split out everything. Next dragon is spawning about now. It's going to be quite a difficult one since the jungler is still here. Let me take this camp here as well. We're actually having like such a big lead over them at the moment. We're like literally ahead of like 80 CS right now over the enemy top laner. Nice. This one's going to be really tricky. They're about to group up with 5 people most likely. Perhaps, maybe, we could actually get a catch here. Never mind, actually. There's this guy coming here as well. We can't really do anything about this because they're actually being grouped up at the moment. It's mainly because they're being grouped up as 5 and we're like only 4 people right now. We can't do much more. That's the Senna CC. Toronto is like constantly pushing him up right now. Like we can't do much more with that either because of the 4 against 5. Kind of like an unlucky game to be honest. Alright, they're taking the dragon now. I still think that we can make a fair comeback if we get like a few catches here and there. I still think we can try something.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Nice. Alright, we're going to be heading bottom now. Hopefully we can try and maybe get a catch here. I think if like Riven makes a really good play here and we get like a really good ult off, we could easily like kill one before our teamfight starts. Okay. Oh, he got caught there. Oh, we got him. Okay. Okay, I think this game is probably done right now because of the jungler being AFK or actually left the game. This game is completely done, I think. We're not going to be making a proper comeback anymore because mainly they have 3 dragons right now. If they actually get one more dragon, then it's going to be over anyways. But also, like, they have a scaling team comp such as like Vayne, AD carry. They have like Orianna mid lane too. It really comes down to getting catches because if they try to group up as 5, we're going to be in a 4 against 5 situation. We won't win that. Alright. We still have one more chance. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to sell that one. I'm just getting my frozen mallet instantly now. We can use that to like maybe get a catch. Let's go top here. Like, even like wave clearing on Urgot's pretty simple to do. You don't really need any mechanics with that. It's all about like, you can just eat through your entire wave and get like an entire wave for free. Oh, whoops. I think they might go top lane now. Alright. I think they're coming right here right now for the blue buff. We could try to get a catch right here, right now, before they happen to group up, maybe. No, we can get him. We won't get this one. Ah, that's unfortunate. This is pretty much all because the junglers actually left the game like halfway through. It kind of is what it is. We could have easily won this game. We had the pressure, we had the lead. We had a really big lead of like nearly 100 CS over the top laner. We have about 227 CS over like a Toronto who has like 137. Even mid lane has like an 80 CS lead over them. Ashe has like a 50 CS lead over them. But it's all because like the junglers left the game is the reason why we actually lost this one. Anyways, despite being like insanely unlucky, actually the jungler like leaving the game, this is pretty much how you play Urgot in the laning phase, and like this is pretty much one of the things that you want to be focusing on, and also like a part in like the mid game. Anyways, once again, this is how you play Urgot. Once again, you can find like the entire full build inside of the description. So with that being said, guys, don't forget to check out my live stream if you want to see like more challenger gameplay and all that stuff. But anyways, with that being said, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys up next time. Peace.